begin, I just wanted to take accountability for what I've done. In no way, shape, or form was it right. I don't feel as though it is something that I should have done. You know, I was selfish. I wasn't thinking. I didn't really care about anybody's feelings at that point, and it's terrible. But I can sit here and tell you guys that's truly what was going through my brain. I wasn't thinking about how this was affecting everybody else. It was a selfish decision in my part. You know, at the time, I hear a lot of people saying, like, where's your loyalty? Like, how could you do that? You know, I had no loyalty for Anthony. I really didn't. And again, I wasn't thinking about everybody else in the situation. I was only thinking about myself. I mean, I really didn't have loyalty for Anthony. Him and I went through so much. I had been hurt by him so many different ways and so many different times that, you know, whether subconsciously this presented an opportunity for revenge or whatever you guys want to call it, at that time, I wasn't thinking about it. I was just thinking about how I was going to be satisfied in that moment and, you know, whatever. With Ryan, you know, a friendship developed from, you know, the beginning when I had began dating Anthony. You know, I never knew who Ryan was. I only knew of him. Anthony claimed that was his best friend, that was going to be our son's godfather. Okay, cool. You know, you guys can see in our feeds and scroll all the way down to see, you know, where we were at as a family. We went on vacations together. We spent a lot of time together. You know, over that time, I got to know Ryan as a person and as well as everybody else in his family and his, you know, line of friendships. And he was someone that I was able to confide in, you know, during the time that I was dealing with, you know, the many turmoils of my relationship with Anthony. You know, Anthony and I were never married. I was never engaged even to him. We held a relationship. It was short-lived. It lasted for maybe 3 years. For the first, you know, I guess maybe 6 to 8 months of us dating, it was perfect. And then, you know, I began to see who he was as a person. Abusive. Let's just put it there. Friends and family who know me, who know my story, who know me from the beginning, who followed me from the very beginning, have poured out their support because they know that at the end of the day, what I did was wrong and I take full responsibility for it. But, okay, this person is dragging it to be something that it's, you know, way bigger than the pile of things that he's done to me alone. I can't even speak for who else he's abused in the past or whatever. And so he's there painting a picture of me as this terrible person who was dealing with this man who was so great to me all my life, the whole time I've known him. Yet I decided to cheat on him, which is untrue, with, you know, his best friend. Yes, that happened. You know, over a span of time. Yes, that happened. Who happens to be my son's godfather. Yes, that's true. But in no way, shape, or form was this man this, you know, great person. And so I had to come on here and let you guys know, because I'm seeing so many women, especially at that, defending this person who is a straight up abuser, someone who has put me through hell and back for all my life, or not all my life, but for since I've known him. Because even despite his cancer and all of that stuff, which is super serious, he was just not a good person during that time either. Also, to reiterate to all the people commenting right now, because again, I'll say it for like the 10th time, in no way me posting my abuse is trying to justify what I did, is trying to make an excuse for what I did. All I'm posting it for is to shed light on the person that you guys are defending so crazy and going so hard for, because he's not the best person in life either. Of course, 2 wrongs don't make a right. You're absolutely correct. This in no way, shape, or form is trying to give you guys that. All that it's doing is showing you guys who this person is before you send me death threats and all types of other shit in my DMs and messages and comments. Don't want to believe me. Here's my discharge papers from the hospital the day that everything happened. I'm going through it quickly because I don't want you guys to see my information.
So as many of y'all have seen in the last week, in the last week, it came out that that I had slept with a friend of mine's ex and also the mother of his child, which happened to also be my godson's mother. That was true. There were situations where that happened almost about 2 years ago, and then more recently, within the last like 2 months.
Information. But yes, this is all of that. Then this is the proof of me getting the restraining order, my statements to the police, everything, my whole entire statement. This is my domestic incident notice from March, from when he did what he did. Just the information from the court. All of that. We also did a criminal sexual assault because of some other reasons that I thought something happened. In case y'all wanted to see information, there's your information and your proof, people. Proof. Had the pictures printed for court. For court. Okay? Court photos. All the photos. Like, come on now.